Welcome to the third part of this Unimats tutorial series. In this particular video, I'm going to be showing you how to manage your references using the Unimats Microsoft Word plugin. Now, to start with, we shall be adding reference items to this work. We will be adding and citing references directly from Google Scholar, and we'll be adding and citing references using the DOIs of those reference items. If I click on this button here, I am handed down a side pane right here with Google Scholar opened for me to search for whatever reference articles or reference items I want. I will just search for things randomly just for the sake of demonstration. You can see a bunch of articles here. If I search for a specific article with the title here, it will bring out just that article for me. But for this, let me add like 4 of these articles into this work. To add these articles, I will just right click an article and click on import source. Now it tells me that I have successfully imported that item. I will import the second one. Imported successfully. I will import a third one, and lastly this fourth one. Okay, this has already been added to the work. It is telling me that this reference item is already added. Let me import this. Let's take this. Successfully added. Now these reference items that have been imported are embedded in this document where you can't see it. But by the time you open this list here, open list, you see the list of the reference items that we just imported. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 of them, and none of them is cited in the work. Now to cite a reference from this list, I'll just put my cursor where I want to insert the citation and double click an item, and you see a citation has been added. I'll do the same with this. I have my citation added, and this is also added, and you notice that they are no longer reading not cited. Only this particular one is yet to be cited. And if I want to cite the name first, leaving only the year in bracket, I will right click the item and use this button here that says cite source name first, and I'll put it, and you see that only the year is in bracket. That is a case where the citation is part of the narrative of that particular paragraph, and so on and so forth. And if I want to import more items, I'll just come back to this button here that says import more, and it will take me back to Google Scholar for me to import even more items. And there we go. I can then continue to import more items. And if I place my cursor here, if I don't want to always go back to that list before I can cite, I can right click this, and instead of clicking on import source, I'll click import and cite. It will import it, and immediately after importing, cite it at that portion of the at that position of the cursor, exactly where I place the cursor, and so on and so forth. And if I have the DOI of the material in question that I want to import, if I paste the DOI right here, it will immediately give me the authors, year and title, as long as I'm connected to the internet. And then I can use any of these buttons to import reference, import and cite, and so on and so forth. So that is that for importing and citing reference items. And these items that I have imported and cited already, by the time I come to this button here and say add reference list, it adds the list of reference for my work, the bibliography of my work. At the end of the work, you can see my reference is ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that we imported. And as we import more items into the work, as we import and cite more items, this reference list here will be updated to include the new items that have been added, that have been imported and cited. And this button here, update fields, if I click it, it will ensure that it will go through the entire work and ensure that everything is up to date. New references that are added are appearing here, and your table of content, your list of figures, your list of tables and all that, and all these automatic numberings, it will do a thorough work to ensure that they are all accurate and all changes are reflected. So that is that for managing reference items. uh, Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.